Greetings everyone. We bring to you the model installation and present to you the proceedings and requirements for the installation of the club president. We hope that this would make it very clear to all of you. If there are any doubts, you are welcome to ask questions at the end of the video. We start with the seating arrangement on the dais as per protocol. The mandatory arrangement is as shown. The outgoing president is to take the center. The chief guest, to be seated to the right of the outgoing president, and the guest of honor to the left of the outgoing president. The incoming president is to take the seat to the right of the chief guest. There are several other members who could be asked to sit on stage. This includes the vice president, the secretary and the rotary president. Please note that in every setup the outgoing president has to be seated in the middle. The invocation and lighting of the lamp are optional. It can be done either before dignitaries are escorted to the dais or after they are escorted to the dais. Now we move on to the order that the dignitaries are to be escorted on stage. The incoming president escorts the chief guest to the dais. The outgoing president escorts the guest of honor to the dais. The outgoing secretary escorts the rotary president to the dais. Once all the dignitaries have taken their place on the stage, the outgoing secretary collars the outgoing president. Please note that the collaring should be done only on the dais. If any invocation song has to be rendered, request the members to rise for the same. Next, request all inner wheel members to rise for the inner wheel prayer. After this, we move on to the welcome address and president's report by the outgoing president. This is followed by the reports given by the outgoing club secretary, outgoing club treasurer, and outgoing club ISO. Now move on to the introduction of the incoming president by the outgoing president. Please note that this must be done only by the outgoing president. This is followed by the installation of the incoming president by the outgoing president.
Requesting outgoing president to install the incoming president as club president for the year 2020 to 2021. Requesting the outgoing president to pin the incoming president. Requesting outgoing president to hand over gavel to incoming president.
After this, the incoming president pins the outgoing president with the past president pin. As the new president has been handed over the post, now the incoming president and outgoing president exchange places on the dais. Once all of the above are completed, the newly installed president gives her acceptance speech. Next in line is the introduction of the new executive team, the vice president, immediate past president, club secretary, club treasurer, and club ISO, by the newly installed president. Please note that one must never say, "Introducing my board."
Requesting district chairman to pin the office bearers. Requesting outgoing secretary to hand over club charter to incoming secretary.
Please note that one must never say, "Exchange charter." The correct term is hand over charter. Now the outgoing secretary steps down, and the incoming secretary goes up and sits on the dais. Announcement of projects, if any, by the president. Once the above is complete, we move on to the introduction and induction of new members. The new members are introduced by any member or the master of ceremonies. After the introduction, request the district ESO to induct new members. If ESO is not there, then district vice chairman or any PDC can do the same. This is followed by the introduction of, and address by the district chairman. This is followed by the introduction of, and address by the guest of honor. This is followed by the introduction of, and address by the chief guest. In the last leg, we move on to felicitation of incoming president by Rotary president, PDC and visiting club presidents. Read out received greetings, if any, followed by the incoming secretary's announcements. We wrap up the event with the vote of thanks by the vice president. Everyone then rises for the national anthem. Sometimes a joint installation may take place. For this the seating arrangement should be as shown. Joint installations of 3 clubs could also take place. In case of a joint installation, this would be the seating arrangement. Here the incoming presidents court the dignitaries to the dais. Collaring of all presidents by all club secretaries. Inner wheel prayer. The same proceedings happen for Club A, Club B and Club C. After completion of all the proceedings for the three clubs, introduction and balance proceedings to continue as already explained. Induction of new members of all clubs is done together, after their projects. Thank you for watching this model installation video. We hope this has given you a better understanding of the process.